This goes back to what I was talking about, where I would see these similarities in Iraq to Vietnam, because these wounded came from rockets, mortars, booby traps, friendly fire. Rockets, mortars, booby traps, and friendly fires. I think 70% of the casualties in Iraq were from IEDs, which an IED is an improvised explosive device. That's a booby trap. You know, the other big percentage was from getting mortared, you know, where you're sitting inside your fire base and all of a sudden bombs start raining down from the sky. And it's weird too. Like, this is something that we talk about often. It's something that Hackworth talked about as well. Is, if you ever heard someone say, in Vietnam, we won every major battle, but we just lost the war. Have you ever heard that?
No, not that I can remember.
It's a statement that some people make. And as I started to analyze that, because when I was younger, I was like, yeah, that's right, because we're the best military in the world. We would never lose to these guys. We're awesome. And we are awesome. And we are the best military in the world. But if I have a platoon of, 40 guys in the Army, and we lose a guy to a booby trap, and we lose a guy to a mortar, and we never confront the enemy, well, who's going to win the war? It's not us.
Right.
So that was very, very disturbing. And we did see some of this. We did see some of this in Iraq, where things would get sugar-coated. And that's one thing. I'd go back to the book and I'd say, why are they sugarcoating this? What's going on? Somebody needs to speak the truth. We need to tell them what's really going on here. Hey, I'd raise my hand and say, no, boss, it's not like that. We need this. This is where we're going to lose. This is what's going wrong. And luckily we had some very strong, military leaders that did that. Petraeus for sure, who kind of implemented the surge. We had, McMaster, who I talk about a lot, H.R. McMaster up in northern Iraq, and the guy that I worked directly for, Colonel Sean McFarland, who's now a general. Those guys were guys that spoke the truth, and I heard McFarland do that. I would hear that guy say, "No, actually, we can't do that. No, that's actually the wrong idea. No, we actually need to engage with these tribal leaders, even though they were criminals 6 months ago. No, this is what we need to do." So, I got to see some of that leadership step up, which was awesome.